Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to give you the remaining questions of Botany DL previous question paper. So the test was conducted during the month of July 2025. So let's see the questions. Cellular differentiation in tissue culture can be defined as options are the process of inducing cell division in a tissue culture, the process of culturing cells in a liquid medium, the process by which cells become specialized in structure and function, the process of callus formation. For this, the correct answer is the third one, that is the process by which cells become specialized in the structure and function. So let's see the next question. Nitrogen fixing heterocystis filamentous forms belong to which of the following group of cyanobacteria? Options are unicellular cyanobacteria, Nostocalis, Oscillatory Fluorocapsalis. For this, the correct answer is Nasticalis is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Here you have to match the list 1 with list 2. So two lists are given. You have to match the list 1 with list 2. So list 1 consists kinases and list 2 consists site of phosphorylation. So here I am going to match the list 1 with list 2. Specialized CAM kinase is related to SCR-THR. Multifunctional CAM kinase is related to TYR. So autophosphorylation by CAM-K2 is related to THR-286. So for this the correct answer is third one, that is A1, B3, C2. Let's see the next question. Statement. A genomic library is a set of recombinant clones that contain all the DNA present in an individual organism. Conclusion 1 is an E. coli genomic library comprises all the genes of E. coli. Conclusion 2 consists any number of clones can be taken to make genomic library. Which conclusions are correct? Options are both conclusion 1 and conclusion 2. Conclusion 1 only, conclusion 2 only, neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2. For this, the correct answer is conclusion 1 only, the correct. Which of the following is not a correct salient feature of rhodophyta? So options are the flagellated motile cells are found in all life cycle stages. Reserve food material is Floridian starch. Life cycle is triphasic haplobiontic and triphasic diplobiontic. It is one of the oldest groups of eukaryotic algae. For this, the correct answer is the flagellated motile cells are found in all life cycle stages. That is not correct about the rhodophyta. Let's see the next question. Here also two lists are given. You have to match the list 1 with list 2. So list 1 consisting cytoplasmic male sterility 22 tRNA introns. So I'm going to match the list 1 with list 2. So cytoplasmic male sterility is related to mitochondrial and chloroplastic DNA. So 22 tRNA is related to mitochondrial DNA. So next one, introns are related to cytoplasmic and chloroplastic DNA. So option 3 is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. The type of ELISA used to detect the presence of serum antibodies against HIV is. Options are direct ELISA, sandwich ELISA, indirect ELISA, competitive ELISA. For this, the correct answer is indirect ELISA is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Photorespiration does not occur in. Options are peroxisomes, chloroplasts, mitochondria, glyoxysomes. So correct answer is glyoxysomes. Let's see the next question. Which of the following conclusions are true based on the statement? Statement. In Natalis, a ring of abortive female flower is present above the rings of male flowers. Conclusion 1. Ovules in the ring become fertile. Conclusion 2. In Netum africanum, the cone can be bisexual. For this, the options are given. Both conclusion 1 and 2 are true. Only conclusion 2 is true. Only conclusion 1 is true. Neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 is true. For this, the correct answer is only conclusion 2 is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. The correct range of diameter of gap junction and plasmodesmator respectively is. Options are, so 10 to 50 nanometers, 10 to 500 nanometers, 2 to 4 nanometers, 20 to 40 nanometers, 100 to 500 nanometers, 10 to 50 nanometers, 20 to 40 nanometers, and 2 to 4 nanometers. For this, the correct answer is second one. Let's see the next question. Match the following columns. So here also you have to match the list 1 with list 2. So embryo sac types are given and the nuclei also given. So you have to match the list 1 with list 2. So Drusa type containing a 16 nucleus condition. 16 nucleated embryo sac is present in Drusa. In Polygonum, 8 nucleated embryo sac is present in Polygonum. In Enothera, 4 nucleated embryo sac is present in Enothera. So the answer is first one. Let's see the next question. Match the following columns. Here also you have to match the list 1 with list 2. Bisexual polypetalous flowers precede unisexual and gamopetalous flowers. Includes geographical distribution of genera and species. First system to recognize the significance of flower and fruit structure. So you have to match these statements with the scientists they given the classification system. So I am going to match bisexual and polypetalous flowers precede the unisexual gamopetalous flowers is related to Hutchinson. Next one is includes geographical distribution of genera and species that is related to Bentham and Hooker. So first system to recognize the significance of flower and fruit. So that is artificial system of classification related to the Linnaeus. So for this the correct answer is fourth one is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Which of the following conformations of nucleic acid has a role and a comparatively larger helical diameter? For this the correct answer is ADNA. Options are ZDNA, BDNA, RNA, ADNA. ADNA is the correct answer. Let's see the next question statement. The yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae is widely utilized for recombinant protein production with Gall promoter commonly employed to regulate gene expression. Conclusion 1 is Gall promoter activity is dependent solely on the presence of galactose in the growth medium. Conclusion 2. The Gall promoter regulates the expression of genes involved in galactose metabolism. Which of these conclusions can be drawn from the statement? Options are only conclusion 2, both conclusion 1 and 2, only conclusion 1, neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2. For this, the correct answer is fourth one, that is neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Which of the following is not the function of ferredoxin reduced by photosystem 1 in the chloroplast? Options are reduction of NAD+, electron supply for the reduction of nitrate, regulation of enzymes of carbon fixation, reduction of NADP+. For this, the correct answer is reduction of NAD+ is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Which of the following populations is generally not used in QTL mapping techniques? Options are backcross, F1, doubled haploids, recombinant inbreed lines. For this, the correct answer is F1 is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Statement. Biosphere reserves aim to balance conservation with sustainable development and education while also promoting scientific research. Conclusion 1. Biosphere reserves primarily focus on promoting economic development. Conclusion 2. Biosphere reserves prioritize biodiversity conservation over sustainable development. Which of the following conclusions can be drawn from the statement? Options are only conclusion 1, neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2, only conclusion 1, both conclusion 1 and conclusion 2. For this, the correct answer is only conclusion 2 is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. The given characteristic feature represent which of the following orders? Options are the gametophyte is differentiated into stem and leaves. The apical cell is pyramid-like and three cutting faces. The sporophytes are always terminal in position. Options are Jungermannialis, Anthoceratalis, Mercantialis, Spagnalis. For this, the correct answer is Jungermannialis is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Which plant family is particularly important for foods rich in carbohydrates? Options are Poaceae, Asteraceae, Solanaceae, Fabaceae. For this, the correct answer is Poaceae is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. H plus ATPase pump in membranes of plants belongs to which of the following classes of ATP powered pumps? Options are F class, P class, ABC class, V class. For this, the correct answer is ATPases, H plus ATPase pumps. They belong to P class type. Let's see the next question. Mitochondrial matrix targeting sequences are rich in options are basic and hydrophobic amino acids, negatively charged and hydroxylated amino acids, higher content of leucine and tyrosine, positively charged and hydroxylated amino acids. For this, the correct answer is basic and hydrophobic amino acids is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. What is GenBank? A laboratory technique used for gene editing, a database of nucleotide sequencing, a software tool for predicting protein structures, a research institute focused on genetic engineering. For this, the correct answer is a GenBank is a database of nucleotide sequences. Let's see the next question. Which of the following statements is incorrect about Michaelis-Menten plot? So this plot is used to study enzyme kinetics. At Vmax, the active sites of enzymes are fully occupied by the substrate. It is also known as saturation plot. The shape of the plot is sigmoidal. For this, the correct answer is the shape of the plot is sigmoidal is not a correct statement regarding the Michaelis-Menten plot. Let's see the next question. Here also you have to match the list 1 with list 2. List 1 consists cyclins. List 2 consisting the phase. Okay. Let's see the matching. So cyclin B CDK1 which is related to G2 and M phase. Cyclin H and CDK7 which is related to DNA damage. Cyclin A and CDK1 that is related to reorganization of the cytoskeleton. So the option 4 is the correct answer for this.